Hi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rick Marcotte. I'm a singer-songwriter out of Oklahoma. And if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome. If you're tuning in as a regular viewer, thank you for tuning back in. It's been a while since I posted anything, and I'm glad to be back to where I can play again and post some songs. Even though I'm a singer-songwriter, I like cover songs too. There are so many talented artists out there and so many good writers, and not just at present, but in the past. And you look at some of the talent coming up that's 8 and 10 years old right now, and there's some amazing vocalists and artists out there that we're going to get to enjoy for years. But there's also artists from the past that we get to enjoy because they recorded, and that goes into the annals of history. But it also goes into the present, because I've got a friend of the family who, her son is 15, and he listens to classic country. And he and I were talking the other day, and I mentioned that I was working up Big Iron by Marty Robbins, and he started singing the lyrics to it, and then he sang the lyrics to El Paso, and he's 15. And I said, how do you know Marty Robbins tunes at 15? And he said, oh, I listen to classic country. So hats off to you, Sam, for listening to songs that are well beyond your years. And once again, happy birthday. And this song is for you and for all you listeners. But Sam, it's for you because you mentioned that you really liked it. So here we go. I'm going to put my own take on the guitar work and see what we can come up with. To the town of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his head, big iron on his head. It was early in the morning when he rode into that town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with that big iron on his head, big iron on his head. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24. Well, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 and 19 more, 1 and 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He'd come here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. Then he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before this story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men who tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip, and 21 would be that ranger with that big iron on his head, big iron on his head. Well, the morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they stepped out in the street. Folks were watching from their windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, out to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of that Ranger is still talked about today. Hey, yeah! Texas red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the Ranger's aim was deadly with that big iron on his head. Big iron on his head. It was over in a moment, and the folks gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have kept on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to mash that Ranger with that big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. Oh, he tried to match that Ranger with that big iron on his head. Big iron.